Okay, hi. So I'll just wait a couple of minutes until people pop on. I'm down the shore in New Jersey at a place. It's on Long Beach Island. It's very lovely. My my nieces and my sister, they own a rental unit, three actually, on a floor, and they were painting today, and so I came to help. And so here's where I am. So um, I thought that what I would talk about is something that I actually experienced while I was here. So there's lots of work to be done at this place. They don't live here, they rent it. It's they have each and every room. There's three of them, three different units. Um, in in a way that you would want to live if it was for you. It's every detail, every little detail is just lovely. Maybe I'll be able to do a tour later. I can't do it now because they just woke up. Now, here's the thing. Ready? I went to bed at midnight. We got here late. We had a lot of stuff to truck upstairs and that kind of thing. And I got here. I went to bed at 12. And when I got up about 6 o'clock this morning, and they just got up, and my niece Catherine said, we 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 brought all the furniture down to the garbage because there's one of the rooms we're getting rid of some furniture that's in there and replacing it with others, and we're going to be painting it. And she said, we brought all that down last night. We took apart everything we needed to take apart in that room and brought it down last night. I said, what time did you go to bed? And they said, 2:30. And so here's what I want to say about this is that organizationally gifted people. Now, I'm not even saying organizationally gifted people, but people that haven't lived with the stigma of you're a mess, you're disorganized, you're a slob, you'll embarrassment, guilt, shame when it comes to housekeeping and that kind of thing. We tend to have this feeling of futility that looms over us like a dark cloud. And that's why they said, well, I'm sure there's other reasons why too. They need to get this done and that kind of thing. But here's the thing, ready? They don't have this feeling of futility hanging over their head 24/7 where they feel like, why bother? What's the difference? It'll never get done anyway. It's going to take so long. I don't, all of that crap that comes up. Those are probably the biggest ones. Why bother? It's going to take so long. What are the things that I say? Why bother? What's the difference anyway? It's going to take so long. I'll never get it finished, right? These are narratives that we've got rolling around in our head, and it's baloney. It's not true. These two women, they have full-time jobs and then some, okay? And what I mean by then some is, my one niece, she does a lot of traveling for her work. She's salary. When you're salary, you don't have 9 to 5. It's, you know, when they need you, you're there. So that's Michelle. Lots of responsibility. Catherine, she works a full-time job. I don't know what all of her rest of her responsibilities are. She has a daughter that isn't driving. She takes her back and forth to work, that kind of thing. She health issues, right? Everybody's got their stuff, right? Um, they just live their lives and are able to still maintain a home at home, still able to function their jobs properly, and able to maintain 3 units in a in a shore house. I'll definitely give you a tour of this later. Now, all of this stuff they've done, like yesterday when I was in, now, listen, my whole point to this is not to be like, boy, do I have some amazing nieces. You know, I do. We all have great family. That's not what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here is helping us to see a contrast of the way we think and then the actions that we take based on that thinking, and the way other people think that haven't lived with the stigma of messy person, how they think and how their actions move in a direction. See, we have the same time. We all have the same amount of time. They don't get more time than us. We all have the same kind of circumstances, really. We all have to eat. We all have to sleep. We all have to take care of our bodies. We all have, most of us all have families. We all have something outside of our lives that we do. We have work. All of us have, if at one time or another, in whatever season of our life it is, if you're in a retired season, there's all of these people that have this. If you're in a work season, all of these people have that. If you're in a bringing up your family season, all of these people. There's a huge crowd of people that have the exact same circumstances as we do in every stage of our lives. Some people do more with the time that they have. Can we do that too? Abso-freaking-lutely we can. There's no reason why we can't. Sometimes we just need to see. Sometimes we just need to be aware. Oh, things could be done differently. Wait, if they could do it, I could do it. I've got to figure out how. You know, we tend to meander, right? I talk about pretending that we're somebody else, right? We tend to meander. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with us, because I think that we're amazing. I think that the things that the qualities that we have is more right-brained. You know, some people want to diagnose it as ADD, right? I don't like doing that at all, because it's just a different gift. The difference is that we've been beaten down, you know? I'm not talking about victimhood here or anything like that. No way. We have to take full responsibility. If we don't take full responsibility for our lives, then what happens is we say, my hands are tied. There's nothing I could do. All of these things that happened in my life, I'm stuck here. We don't want to go there at all. But to be aware of what brought us here, oh, well, I've been fed these lies about myself all these years. I believed these things about myself. I've gotten to a point now where I feel like there is this big level of futility. I feel like nothing really matters. It's been a gradual progression of things that have brought us here. Now we could take a look around and say, wait a minute, I don't have to do this. I can get in the driver's seat. Wait a minute, I don't have to be in the back seat. I don't have to be in the trunk. I don't have to be locked in a closet. The beautiful part of being a human being is we get to change. We're not a leopard. We're not a scorpion. A scorpion is a scorpion. A scorpion is going to do what a scorpion does. That's it. We're different. We can change. So with this example, I'm hoping that it helps, that you could say, all right, what can I do differently today? And one of the things that is so important is to have some sort of a schedule so that you have focus on something, so that you're not... I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. I was talking to him on Zoom, and it was a really serious topic. I was upset. I needed some help. I needed some advice. And so I'm kind of pouring out my heart a tiny bit. And as I am, get this, right? Yeah, I really don't know exactly what to do. I'm just like redoing it. All right, so this is a dramatization, okay? So, yeah, I really don't know what to do. I've been stuck in this place for so long. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not stuck. My feet are not in cement. But I've been in this place for such a long time. And I feel like, what the heck is all of that on my keyboard? How did that get all on my keyboard? And then I stopped myself. I said, look, a squirrel. You know, it's our nature. It's what we do. But we could be aware of it as it comes, and we could say, oh yeah, that was cool, look at what I just did, and then move on. Instead of getting into this freaking pit of despair and futility. It isn't necessary. It doesn't have to happen. And so here I am today, just giving you a few minutes of letting you know that things can change. Knowing how is a big deal. Judy, go sit down on that piano and start playing. Do you think Judy's ever going to start playing? So is it her fault that she can't do it? She just doesn't know how, right? That's all. She just doesn't know how. So here we are knowing that we can learn how. There's nothing wrong with us. And we can do what everybody else does. They got the same time. They got the same bodies. They got the same mind. They have the same bullshit. Except that their bullshit is in a different area. Everybody's got their crap, right? Whatever they've got to work on, they're going to work on. Here's us working on this. See what I mean? So if you have a feeling today of, I can't do it, throw it out. If you have a feeling today of, it's going to take too long, throw it out. Count those Mississippis. I don't think I have a hashtag for Mississippis. I'm going to have to make hashtags on here so that you can grab the video that is, maybe if you put Mississippi in the search bar, you'll find the video to Mississippi so that you'll know what that is. Make a plan for your day. You be in the driver's seat. You be the author of your own life. You decide, this is what I'm doing today. And then every single time that feeling comes up of why bother, it doesn't matter. It's not going to make a difference. I don't have the time. Throw it the F out and think about the other people in the world that are doing it too, or are doing it, not too, that are doing it. And they've got all these circumstances and situations and same amount of time as you do, so that you could say, I don't gotta think that. That's not true. I'm rejecting those thoughts. Those thoughts were fed to me through the years. I get to write my own freaking script now. And then, just do things differently. As you practice, things will get better. Really quickly, when I was learning how to play the guitar, I always wanted to play the guitar. So I called my brother John. He plays every instrument under the sun. Give him something, he's going to play it, right? So I called my brother John. I said, John, what do? I want to play the guitar. How do I start this? And he said, download, print out something that's like an easy Beatles song, an easy Dylan song with no bar chords, and then play every day and you'll get better. And I said, yeah, but play every day and you'll get better. Yeah, but play every day and you'll get better. He would not stop saying that. He said, look, my friend Dave Estes, when I was in high school, John is probably 70 now. Could he be 70? Almost 70, not quite. So he said, my friend Dave Estes, when I was in high school, he told me, play every day and you'll get better. That's it. Honestly, that's what I did. Play every day and you'll get better. That's it. So it's the same thing here, okay? Practice every day and you'll get better. Stop saying it's futile. It's not futile. Stop saying why did I bother. Bother. Stop saying it's not going to matter. It's going to matter. All you got to do is play every day and you're going to get better. That's it. Okay? I promise. Okay. I can't actually look at all the comments right now, but I swear that I will. Okay? Love you guys. And I definitely will do a tour, and I'll let you know when it is. If you're not on my email list, get on my email list, okay? It's if you go to my website, thetidytutor.com. I just noticed that there's something not quite right with my book thing. I have to get on the phone with my tech people and find out what's going on. So there's that. But anyway, you need to get on my email list, okay? Thetidytutor.com. I have a free book available, because then I could send an email and say we're going to do a tour of the apartments or something, and then you'll be able to know it, because Facebook does not notify you all the time. They want the ad dollars. Nothing wrong with that, but that's the way it works, okay? So you'll be notified sometimes, other times you won't, and that's just the way it goes. But if you are in my email list, you'll always be in the loop, okay? All right, so talk to you guys soon. Bye.